Good morning. Today, up super early this morning. Had to get up because I have to get out the door this morning. So I know I needed to wash some laundry because I'm running out of things. So I'm going to throw a load in to the washer here and then come out and grab my cup of coffee. Someone mentioned use the same cup every day. Yes, I try to use the same cup every day. It's my mama's cup, so it's one of those things that I like it. I like the way it's comfortable to use. Sometimes you can get in a coffee cup, it's the right fit, and so this one I really like. It's her coffee mug. She drank from it a lot, so I use it pretty much every day. I do like to use a different one, and I kind of alternate between them, but for the most part, I only drink coffee in the morning, so by the next day it's washed, so it's put back right in front of my cupboard, so I just use it. And then I'm going to sit down and read a little bit of my word this morning. Sometimes I like to sit outside, but it's dark outside. So I'm going to sit down, read through, starting the book of Ephesians now. So going through and reading, that's one of my favorite chapters in the Bible. And then also taking some time to write down a few things, some thoughts, some prayers, those kind of things. Now I'm going to go into my kitchen and start my day. I was going to go into the kitchen but realized that the first load of laundry is done, so I'm going to flip that, throw on the next load. First thing in the morning, I like to make Greg a lunch for work, so I'm going to get out things to make for his lunch. Sometimes I just make a bologna sandwich, and sometimes it just depends on what we have in the refrigerator, but I have extra macaroni salad, so I'm going to give him some of that, and then let me see what else I have. So for lunch today, it just depends on what I have on hand. I do have some macaroni salad, so I'm going to put some macaroni salad in a bowl. And then yesterday I gave him a hamburger, and he said it was good, so I'm just going to wrap up a hamburger here that he can heat up. And I forgot that I bought the little cherry pies last week at grocery shopping to surprise him his lunch. So I'm going to put one of those in there with a Coke. Easy lunch. Maxine came out. She's getting better in her old dog age to sleep in a little bit. So she slept in for a little bit, just came out. She used to go outside first, but as they get older, they don't have to go to the bathroom as much. So she just waits for her bone, goes on the couch, and then sometimes she goes and will snuggle up on the couch and sometimes go snuggle with another child. So yesterday I made some chocolate syrup, like Hershey's chocolate syrup, and I got busy talking to Jensen, and I really wasn't paying attention to how long it was boiling for. And then I was like, oh, what's the temperature it has to go to? So I Googled it, and for some reason in my head I was thinking it had to go up to 340 degrees. And so it's got to boil for a long time. And then I Googled it again, and I don't even know what happened, but it ended up boiling for way too long. So we brought it off the burner, and it was pretty thick. And then Jensen had taken out the refrigerator and it had some milk with it. It was really good. And then this morning, but it was thicker. And then this morning I went out to the refrigerator and I'm like, oh my goodness. It was literally thick fudge. You know, when you get the chocolate syrup, not syrup, you get the chocolate fudge sauce for your ice cream. That's what it turned into. And so I'm like, I definitely cooked this way too long. And so I had to laugh. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, let me remake that this morning and get that correct one done so that we can have it for chocolate syrup. We have another jar here for ice cream, which will be nice, but you know, we want to have some for chocolate syrup. So I'm going to remake this the correct way, like I did before, and pay attention this time. So into my bowl here, I'm going to add a cup of cocoa powder, 3 cups of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to stir that up, and I'm going to add in 2 cups of hot water, and then put it on the burner and let it come to a boil. My chocolate mixture is boiling away over here. I'm going to only boil it for about 5 to 6 minutes until it's a little bit thicker in consistency. And then I went out to my freezer and got some ingredients out that I need for today. So I'm thinking for dinner is going to be nachos, because today is going to be a busy day for me. I won't really get a chance to be home and do a lot of prep in towards dinner time. So I got out a hamburger, and I got out some refried beans from the freezer, and then I also got bread, because our bread is looking low. We've been going through it, so I'm grabbed out some bread. I will put it in the refrigerator because it's like to the date when it will go bad if you leave it out. So I put it in the refrigerator to extend its life in there. So this has reached its temperature. I'm just going to shut it off and let it cool here for a little bit, and I'll put it in a jar. So I was trying to fit everything in my freezer here, and the freezer is just getting full. So I need to just take a few things out and put it in the outside garage freezer and refrigerator. That'll work. So the freezer is full here. I'm trying to shove more than it'll fit, so I'm just going to put some of it out in the garage freezer. This weekend we had poor boy subs. Well, we ended up having an entire sub that doesn't have any of the good cream cheese, butter, mustard mixture on it. So the kids, like, no one wants to eat it. They're like, can you just make some more of the sauce? So I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So I'm going to mix up in my mixer here just the sauce from my poor boy sub, so I can put it on there. They will eat that up today for lunch. That works so good. I probably should have made a half of a stick of cream cheese, but it doesn't matter. The more the merrier. They like it, so I put it on here. This is good. So basically be able to use this for lunch today. They will enjoy it and have it and love it. And now I'm going to start making dinner because I'm going to be gone this afternoon. So I'm going to do tacos. That's easy. Or nachos, not tacos. Nachos are very easy to do when you're kind of busy during your days and doing some running. So I'm just going to heat up some hamburger and some refried beans that are frozen solid and get them so they'll be ready for later today. Make it easy. Another load of laundry done, so let me hang out my dresses, and then I'll put the next load in. Pour the chocolate syrup in the glass jar, and then I'll let that sit, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna load it. I'm gonna load the dishes into the dishwasher. I don't think we had very many last night, so the dishwasher should be pretty empty. So I won't have to wash as many. Washing the dishes up here, getting them all washed, that's good, and getting the dishwasher rolling. So then when the kids do get up there, we'll start putting those away today, and then just checking on my meat, and then good. Now I'm gonna do a quick wipe of my kitchen if I got a few more minutes to squeeze in before I gotta get out the door. Now that my kitchen's all wiped down, I want to start another jar of sprouts. I probably have a few more days left of the ones in the refrigerator, so I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons in here, put some cold water, put a lid on it, and let it sit. I'm glad I bought the 2-pack of lids. And when I bought it, I was like, do I just get 1 lid? Definitely get the 2, so you can like do 1, and then while that's still, you know, you're eating that one up, you have another one to use. So these are really good. It's one of my favorite things to eat. And my hamburger is almost cooked here. We're doing good. Hamburger's all cooked. I'm just gonna add some taco seasoning to it. This is homemade taco seasoning, and this will be done. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out early. I haven't gotten up early in a little while, just because I don't have to, but today I do. I have to head out this morning. We have dentist today, so dentist tends to take a long time because it's only 20 miles away. But for whatever reason, I keep making the appointments at this time in the morning, and it's during the rush hour traffic. So the GPS is saying anything from 30 minutes to 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Why? Because if I just wait a little bit, the traffic won't be so bad. So I need to get better on when I make my appointments. I just like forget, oh yes, traffic. In my head, I'm thinking earlier the better, get out the door, be back home. No, that doesn't work that way, because earlier the better is you have to either be out the door way before everybody goes to work, or after that rush hour, because otherwise it's going to take forever. So, and then I have to run out today, this afternoon as well, to an appointment. So it's a busy day for me today, and I'm like, okay, I got to get a few things done, and then that will be done. If I can focus on making sure there's food, that's always a winner. So that's why this morning I got up and made sure there's breakfast, like there's yogurt, there's bagels over here, there's cereal, all good things. So I'm not worried about that. Lunch, they can have poor boy subs, which will be really good. And then dinner will be nachos. When I get back home today, I got out the canned nacho cheese over here. There's chips. I'll cut up some lettuce. We've got some veggies. It'll be easy, a good day for that. So it's good. It's a good day. It's a great day today. So let me give some encouragement to you today, because we got to head out the door to dentist. This one comes from Psalm 1, verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. And this is my encouragement to you, is to take time to get in God's word, to nourish your soul. Sometimes just reading his word, you might not think it's doing anything, but it will just like bring peace to you. Do you ever just be stressed out and filled with anxiety and stress and worry, and then you read something and you're like, okay, it just brings that peace and that healing to you. So take time for that sometime during your day. I know it gets busy with kids. I remember having little kids, and like there was no time. My time was when I was doing dishes, and I'd stare out the window. Talk to God. I'd have scriptures. I had tons of little notes and things. This is back in the day when I had a lot of little kids, because I was a tired mama and a busy mama. And I would put little index cards all in front of my sink, and then I would be reading those. So I'd be sitting there and I'd be reading, and I'd be working, standing there reading and thinking and praying. And I'm like, those were like good times with the Lord. And I know it's whatever it works. Now I can wake up and I can sit outside and have a half hour of sitting out there and just having quiet time with the Lord. Or I can take a break in the afternoon and have quiet time with the Lord. That doesn't always happen when we have a lot of little kids or you're busy in life. I get that. And someone say, oh, just get up earlier. It's hard sometimes when you have no rest. I get that. I understand those things. So try to find some time in your day that you can take a few minutes of quiet to let God nourish and refresh your soul. Yes. All right. So I'm going to go get my kids. They're getting up, getting ready. We got to go head out the door. It'll be a busy day of traffic, but it's going to be a great day at the dentist. All right, let's go. Okay, time for the dentist. I'm going to take my coffee to finish it on the ride. I'm bringing a water. I'm going to bring my appointment book so I can make appointments. And then the 2 I'm bringing today are not my morning people like at all. So they're not ready for breakfast or anything right now. So I'm like, are you hungry? They're not. So I just brought 2 waters. And I brought a mango, an apple, and a kiwi. And I put a knife in here. And I'm like, I don't know if we'll grab something to eat. Sometimes, like when I get to take the kids out, just a couple. We might grab lunch. I just don't know. Maybe we'll get done early and it won't be lunchtime. I don't know. But nevertheless, always take some food in your car and water here in Florida, because you just never know. So I'm going to bring this with us. And then we're going to go head out. $3.50 in Southwest Florida. Here, our GPS is not showing too bad because I forgot there's no school. School's let out now, so I'm like, ooh, this actually made it way better for where we had to go. So now I went to a different gas station. It's just packed. Like, oh my goodness, so packed. So I'm just gonna get my gas here, and then so we don't run out of gas, and then we're gonna go head to the dentist. It'll be great. So it's only showing a good normal half-hour drive, which is good. And then I'm looking at my car, and I'm like, my car could use a car wash. Maybe we'll stop at the car wash today. We'll see how much time we have. Okay, not bad. Probably what, $58? Let's say $55. Not bad for gas. Okay. At the dentist and Miss Steven. Okay, we just did the dentist, so very good. Love our dentist. You know when you go to move to a new place and you get people and you're like, are they gonna be good? Are they not? And so our dentist is Cuban, and so she's a more, I guess, to the point and real quick, which I like because I have a lot of kids, and so get in, get out. She's more proactive on things and very good, like with some of the kids and certain things, you know, like based on their teeth shape. It was like she recommended doing different sealants and stuff on ones, and so I like her a lot. And so she was, kids did great. 0 cavities on this group of kids, so that's a good thing. Yay, whoop, whoop, whoop. Always good we can do no cavities. They speak Spanish mainly, but they do have, you know, somebody in the office that speaks English, and then she is learning more, and so I think she called Stephen Valiant. And so I said, Valiant? I said, I haven't heard that word. Like, you rarely hear the word valiant on things. And so I said that, she goes, you guys don't say that? And I said, no. And so she was explaining in Cuba the adjectives they use. She goes, they're more, she was giving us a couple of them. And so I said, that's interesting. I said, you just don't hear that word anymore. So I said, valiant. That's a very good name. So I like it. Very nice, sweet dentist. When you can go to a dentist and you can give them a hug and they say, may God bless you and pray God's blessings. I'm like, I like that. So it was good. So very good. So she's like, that's definitely you guys need to go to Chick-fil-A now. So I said, well, one likes Chick-fil-A, one likes McDonald's, so I'm gonna have to go to both places. So that's what kids go out, if I have dentist or doctor. Doctor, not too big, 'cause it's right by our house, and we don't usually go out, but dentists, try to get them out and get them their favorite fast food, because that's a fun treat for them. So I'm gonna go grab Chick-fil-A for you, I assume? Mm-hmm. McDonald's for you? So these are my 2 non-vlogging kids, so can we see a hand? Can we see a hand? There's a hand for, like, Steven. How about a hand, Autumn? There's an Autumn hand. So let me go grab them a treat. Okay, we got to map out the way to go home. So because I know there's some in the areas. I just don't know my areas very well. So this is Chick-fil-A's first. Looks like McDonald's is there. This is the car wash, because I need to wash my car, and then home is up here. So I think that will, we're heading in the same direction at least, because I think like I said, I don't know my way. So if I go over here, we're going to be backtracking. Whether it's fastest, I don't know. But let's go ahead. Chick-fil-A first. Pretty cool, because there's these houses in here have chimneys, which, look at that, there's chimneys on the houses, which you don't see many houses with chimneys in Florida, or I haven't. So this is in Sarasota. This little neighborhood here, all the houses are built with chimneys, which I thought was interesting. Maybe it's not a chimney, maybe it's something else, but I thought that was quite interesting to see chimneys on houses, because you would never need a chimney here because it's just hot. You would never need to, but they have it on all these houses, unless that's something else. Let me know if it's something else. We're having issues. There's a Starbucks right there along next to the Chick-fil-A. So do I get a Chick-fil-A coffee, or do I get a Starbucks coffee to keep my day rolling? Autumn says Starbucks is better. Decisions. The Chick-fil-A guy said y'all. I'm like, ooh, he's probably from somewhere in the south there. And Autumn's like, we are in the south, Mom. I'm like, I know. So it's good. So I just got coffee here. I was gonna get it at Starbucks. I have a busy day. I didn't get much sleep, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Drink water. I'm here, no sense stopping. They have good coffee. Someone told me before that Chick-fil-A frosted coffee is similar to Tim Hortons. Now, it's not exact, I get it. When we were in Michigan a lot and we had tons, and then I think I tried one and I was like, oh, that's nothing like a nice cap. But now that I haven't had it for a while, you know, and so that I had this the other day and I was like, okay, I can see how this is similar to an iced cappuccino. It's not, it's like definitely missing some of the elements, but not bad and very close. So I'm like, it'll suffice. Autumn's like, I just want a box of Timbit donuts. I'm like, I know, those are my actual really favorite. Those and the ice caps, so good. She goes, it was great. Every day we woke up and there's a box of Timbits and ice caps on the counter. I'm like, I know, we were living the life. All good things. So I got her some Chick-fil-A. She's a Chick-fil-A child, and get her some stuff here, and then I'll go ahead to McDonald's. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Chick-fil-A, so friendly people. Awesome. We got your stuff. All right, let's go ahead to McDonald's. Ooh, McDonald's has got $1.50 any size frozen drinks. That's good to know. Kids and I are going to do like a slushy thing that through the summer. That's good to know. McDonald's $1.50. That's interesting on the $1.50 slushies here, because even at 7-Eleven, I think their slushies are, they're not, I think they're almost $2. They're not even, so that's good. McDonald's on that. They used to be 99 cents, so that's a good thing. Or actually, did they ever have 99 cent slushies? I don't think they did. They had 99 cent drinks forever, any size. So all good. Okay, so we get McDonald's for Steven. I said Steven and Jensen are my McDonald boys. So, or young men. Young men, not boys. They're like grown up to young boys. So all good. And then we'll run over to the car wash and get our car washed, since I only have 2 in here. Said it should go real quick. Just wash the outside and then get all the bugs off the front. Get all those love bugs everywhere. And then be home, and it's not bad. It's almost before noon, which is good. Do a few things, and then I gotta run back out this afternoon and with Jaden, which is good. So all good things, lots of good things. Okay, here's your slushie. Thank you.
Sorry, can you go forward to the next window?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
We got full board. We got a second window. Very good. So we are doing good driving. We're listening to some old music. We pulled out some old school music, Lecrae, and what else do it? Oh, Family Force 5. Remember Family Force 5? We had to look it up, and it was literally 10 years ago. I'm like, 10 years ago? That's a long time. I said, I remember seeing them play like in concert. I'm like, okay, definitely older. All good things. We're reminiscing different songs on here. Thank you so much. You too.
The whole bag.
The whole bag. Okay, let's go wash the car. All right, going to get the car washed. Okay, what I like about this car wash is, you know, most you have to get into that tiny little track with your tires. This, it's a really wide track that they use to get your car on, so it's nice. I pay, you can do memberships all day long at all these, like pretty much everybody has these, but most people live in apartments. But I can usually just get the most expensive one for me, I find, and then like I only have to wash it once a month. It seems like it does a really good job, so hopefully it'll do good. For the most part, the car got really clean, which is really good. The only bad thing is we have those bugs, the love bugs. Someone said it'll ruin your paint job. I can see that. I had to climb up and scrub my window, and then they are just all over the front of my car. So I tried scrubbing as best I could, but I'm gonna go home and use something a little bit different, see if I can get that off, because that just did not come off. But I feel like I live in the country with all these bugs in the front. But for the most part, it got clean, so that's good. All right, not bad. Okay, I re-whipped a little bit more. So for the most part, it's good. I think everybody else's that I'm looking at, they have the same kind of bugs in the front. So let's go home. FaceTiming Maxine right now. Okay, Maxine, so funny. Okay, we are done. Oh my goodness, it's definitely warm out there. So all those bugs, like all over the front, it reminds me like back in Michigan, we would have these bugs. Your front would just be covered with bugs. I don't know, we lived down the country. That's what happened, and so I feel like just a bunch down there, which is gross. So I scrubbed as much as I can. In reality, I feel like I'm gonna get 10,000 more. So I scrubbed really good. Everything looks clean. Inside, I could have washed the mats, but they're, I mean, it's not that dirty that we go in here. And then they give you a free 2 of these air fresheners, which is really good. So you can put these up after about a week. They're done, and they give you another one. So instead of wasting your money on air fresheners, you just wasted on car washing. But for, I think it's $30, my car gets really clean. So I feel like they do, I think this car wash, I think, is the best. They're newer. I mean, I understand after using them for a while that filters get clogged, but the vacuums are so sucky. All good. So, okay, we're gonna go head home, see how we're doing at the home front. at home, and so now let's go inside and see how the household's doing. Okay, home now, which is good. So got home, and then we were just chatting and talking about what our plans are for the day is, and then the kids are doing their chores. And I went outside and turned the pool on so that can get rolling and filtering for the day, because you got to run it for so many hours a day or it gets you know, not very good. So I just grabbed laundry out here, put that in my room, and I think I'm like, my day is busy where I'm like, I don't really, like, I've already made my food. I have to finish up a few things, but I could do that later. So I don't want to like do too much like you know, deep clean a whole bedroom, because it's not going to happen. But something I want to do is clean my windows. We had my Norwex cloths. If you use them all the time, which we do, if you use them with regular stuff besides the natural soap, it gets built up on it. Now the last time that I think Autumn does my windows, she cleaned the one window, and I was like, and like as it dries and it sits there, you can see like the haze on it. And I was like, that's still dirty. And so she cleaned it again yesterday. And then I checked it and I was like, yeah, that's clean. And I looked at it today and there's like this smear of haze on there. So my cloths need to be boiled. So I'm thinking I'll get a bucket full of water in my Norwex rag with my Ultra Clean over here, clean the window really good, and then dry it with a cloth and see if that helps. And then also boil my Norwex cloths, because it's probably just time for that. So that is gonna be my goal, my focus. Probably the windows I see all the time, not every single window, just the ones I see. So let's go that way. This is where the lighting is bad. I'm gonna clean windows here. Let's see how I can do it with the camera. So it just looks like a smear of haze on some of it. So I took my bucket here, I put some Norwex Ultra Clean. I think it's called Ultra Clean. I think it's called Ultra Clean. I don't even know what the name is, but it's natural. And then I'll wash it with this on both sides and then dry it, and hopefully that will get rid of them. Okay, to me that looks a whole lot better. Let's be hopeful. Let's clean these ones over here and then we'll go outside. Actually, let's just go outside because it's hot. Embrace the heat. Get all your hot done, and then I can go in and be cool. Let's do that. Let's take you right here. We got our pool rolling right here, so this is going. Be nice and inviting for the swimming later. We got the fountain thing, or what are they called? Waterfalls, I guess, on. It's beautiful. I think when I get back, it'll be a great time to swim. So let me clean these really good. I have the screens on. It's one of those things that I took the screens off when we first moved here because, or did I have them on? What did I do? No, they didn't have, I was thinking, what did I do? They didn't have the screens on when I moved here, which is good. You can see out your windows, and I thought that's great. And I put them back on for the winter because I opened the window like a handful of times. Handful. Not that much, just a little bit. It wasn't enough where I was like, oh, weeks of having the windows open. It's just a little bit open. So I just left them on. But I'm gonna see about how clean they are. I don't really know if they look, I don't think they look too dirty looking through them, but we'll see. It's mostly the top ones you see. I'm looking at things and I'm like, I really need to do like a hose down because dirt gets stuck like all in here. But then I'm like, I'm already wiping the windows, so I don't want to have to do double the work. So it's good. We'll clean it another day. Let's go do the bedroom window we see, and then we have a side one. That's about it in the front window. But now you can't tell because it's hard to tell. With the screens, you don't see the dirt, I guess, on the window. So screens for the wind. Do I take the screens off? I feel like I do have them on every window. See, I guess you don't really notice them. Probably just leave them off. Or on, not off. Cameras are so finicky. So I guess if I take the screen off, then I just have to worry about keeping the bottom window clean, which is fine. But if you have it up, you don't really see the dirt on the window. Does that make sense? So if I take it off, it's gonna be a lot clearer and you see all the smudgies. So I guess I'll just leave it on. It's no big deal. Notice Maxine, look at her. She's like, Mommy, where are you going? These windows I don't usually think about because they're on the outside and they're covered by a curtain, so we never look out of them. So let me just wipe these. Okay, I'm in here with Maxine. Oops, I think their dog I don't know if this comes off. There we go. Their dog might have been over here because this one is a little bit dirty at the bottom here. Maybe not. Looks really dirty. I'm not gonna bother. It's clean on the inside though because it's constantly covered. Yeah, it's been a year. I don't think I've ever cleaned that on that part. No, I haven't. I haven't even taken the curtains off and washed them. I have not. No, I have not. I probably should. They could probably use it. They're clean, so I don't know. It's all good. My dog's nose print's on this side. That's funny. Clean up your nose print. She's like, Mommy. So I think their dog was over there. Our dog's over there. A tiny little, I don't even know what kind of dog it was, but just a little dog, a real tiny dog, like a teacup-looking dog. Okay, so that's clean. Your window's clean. Yeah, I should take the curtains down. They're probably a good thing to do. It's only dirty where Maxine kind of pushed it over. It's one of those things like you just don't do. There you go. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the kitchen. So I have about 1.5 hours here before I gotta head out the door. So dropping my ride. What I'm gonna do is I started boiling water so I can get a head start because I gotta leave. I'm gonna put my Norwex cloths in there and you just let them boil. I put some of my ultra clean powder. It's all natural. Let them boil. You'll just see the yuck come out of them. I'll put the first batch in, let it boil, and then I'll put the next one in. I decided to take a few out. It's warm, but it's not boiling, just to give it a little bit of room to kind of, you know, move. I always overstuff them. There's another one. I got another one. I'm gonna go see if I have any more anywhere else. Let me get about even, I guess. Let me go see if I can see any more, like in the dirty laundry or back here. I just went back in my bedroom and I'm like, why is there a big smear on my window? And I'm like, oh, I didn't clean that one. So I've got the main one. We do have another window, but we pretty much keep that shut because that's facing the neighbor. This is the area I see every day, right here, these windows. So these are good. We still haven't cleaned the top ones on the house because we, for one, don't have a ladder that big and we're thinking either to rent something. We're gonna just spray it, but we can't do like any pressure washing and like, I guess, I know you're not pressure washing, it's hosing, but it's still spraying up like to a high thing and it can blow on the neighbors. So you're not supposed to. We want to be respectful. And the times when Greg is home that we want to do that, it's been windy or we've been doing something else. So it'll get done eventually. Eventually it'll get done. So I'm just gonna get, hopefully this will get done here real quick before I head out the door. I do have one more big pot. I was like, do I have another big pot? I am going to get that rolling because, like I said, I gotta leave it about a half hour, about 25 minutes. So I wanna make sure that I am done. So this one's done. I'm gonna bring it over here real careful. It's gonna be hot. And then what I have, oh, there's my timer. Remind me I have to. That's my timer. Remind me so I didn't forget today. I'm gonna dump this out. You're gonna see all brown. Obviously, it's like gross. Yes. Oh, do you want to see brown? It's all there. Should have had the camera over there. I was grabbing my vinegar, which is way in the back of my pantry, and in front of it is my, I had like brown sugar in front of it. I had baking cocoa in front of it, so basically it all fell, which is not good. So what you want to do here, you want to get some water, and now you're going to like boil them with vinegar. So what I do is I try to put it on cold water here, rinse it out as best I can. Like you can feel it, they just feel, it's like nice and clean, like all the yuck is off. You can feel when it was like coated with stuff. They just feel a lot cleaner. So I'm gonna put these in here. It's like you can almost feel the soapy buildup, like your laundry, like softener, all the, you know, smelly things. Oh, we have them, but that just like coats their clothing. It really does. That's why people strip their clothes and then they have all the brown in there. That's all chemicals too. That's all it does. Like your laundry detergent, it literally just coats your clothing little by little. So this is just a natural one. I mean, is it bad? I don't know. I've had coated clothes for about my whole entire life. Doing just fine. They can avoid everything. So I'm just going to let these, perfect. You just try to rinse them out as best you can. And then what I'll probably do is take them and dump them out, and I'll just do a quick spin in my dryer. And then that way they can be all rinsed out. Perfect. I did have another one of these. I should clean that. I think that's in my bathroom. Okay, I've got 10 more minutes. Think I can make it? Like I check in. See if I can get it done before I have to go. If not, I'll just set it up and come back to it. Okay, let's put this back on the burner, and hopefully this other one will get moving. One's good. More yak. That when I try to hurry along. Let's rinse these and do the same thing. Hey Google, stop. The timer, you know when you tell Google to do something, so I told it to set a timer for me to go to the doctor, and it said for chickens, and so I just misheard what I said, so it's, I was like, why is it making a chicken sound? That's too funny. Anyways, I don't know, that was my little fun of the day. Okay, this is almost done. I think I'll be able to do it. Let these boil, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna put this in my cabinet so I don't have to worry about trying to get it in this cupboard again. Perfect, a good day. Even though it's been a running day, it's been a great day. So then I'll run, I'll come back, and I don't know. Do you jump in the pool? What do you do? Because do you really want to start anything? No? So, I'm not sure. I have a few things for dinner, not tons. So it's like, I don't know. I guess we'll see what time I get back and what time it's looking like. These are so good, by the way. Honey, these ones are honey mangoes now. Someone said the mangoes that we got from the guy at Greg's work, they said those are honey. Those are not. These ones are from Mexico. His are from, do you say Vietnam? Or Thailand? I think it's Vietnam. They're Vietnamese mangoes? I think so. They're different. So, I don't know. I think they taste very similar, but I can see how these are more orange and his were more yellow, but they were really good. Very, very good. So, these I'm enjoying eating. I know you're supposed to cut them, and I just like eating. What I do is I take it and I peel the outside, I just eat the whole thing. It's not very pretty, but eating it like a plum more and just eating around the pit. I know you can cut around it, but maybe I'll get better as time goes on. But these are really good. So, I'm probably going to peel one right now and eat it before I head out. Okay, perfect timing. I have to leave, so these are good and done. And as you can see, when I dump this one, it will it'll be clear. Watch this. The water is clear. Let me get this one. Here, these are gonna be washed normally. I'm just gonna do a rinse and a spin. I don't have to. I'm gonna do that just to get them a good rinse and then be done here. When I get back, it's dark, I will check on those and flip them over either to the dryer or I'll hang them up. I'd like to hang them up, but we'll see how life goes. So I'm gonna go head out the door. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I am back now. It has been a busy day. I just came home and I went right up to my office and I started editing today's video because I was like, do I take a break, go swimming? I'm like, you know what, let me just start working on my video. So I got most of it edited, that's a long word. And then I'm gonna start dinner. It's about 4:30. Just gotta heat up the meat, heat up the beans, heat up the cheese, and then we'll be able to have dinner tonight. So it's been a good afternoon. Took Jaden and stopped at that. Remember the shaved ice and the shaved snow place? The vampire, I think they call it Vampire Penguin. It's a chain, which is it's a weird chain for like shaved snow and shaved ice, but they do it like in a cute beachy scene. I've showed you guys the place before. So she had never been there. We went there. It was really delicious, very delicious. Such a light little dessert and just yummy. So it was good. So I am going to heat things up and put my cheese in containers. Let's do that so we can have dinner. Another busy night running kids. This has been my day today. So it's been a busy day, lots of running for dentists, doctors, and then we have to run tonight, some more kids tonight. So it's good. We'll have dinner, kind of come and go. Like some will start eating a little bit here and then the rest will kind of finish up later tonight. I am gonna go upstairs and finish editing today's video. I have to work on some of my Bible videos tonight. And then hopefully get out to the pool. Hopefully we haven't been out to the pool at all today, it just didn't work out, but usually by nighttime we'll come out and just swim for a little bit and enjoy, just relax before the evening comes, and then wake up tomorrow and we got a whole nother day. So we're already halfway through our week. So it's Wednesday today and tomorrow will be closer and closer to the weekend. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.